Hey, Mom, what do 16-year-olds care about?
When I was 16, all I cared about was smashing the patriarchy and burning it all down.
Oh, my God.
Girls constitute a revolution.
Last time we talked was around Saved by the Bell, Alycia. And in that show, as in here, you're sort of the new girl in a new space.
Yeah.
I'm wondering sort of if you have any experience with that in your real life and how you are in sort of new worlds and meeting new people.
It's been really cool and just an empowering experience to play two characters that step into unconventional situations and are the new kid in town and just choose to authentically be themselves and be sincere to their voice. And I think that I've had to do that in a lot of spaces where I didn't feel seen nor celebrated, whether it be for my gender or race. And I definitely, when I was Lucy and Aisha's age, I wasn't as vocal as I was now. I think I've always been outspoken, but I'm grateful that characters like these and different experiences in my life have empowered me and inspired me to be vocal and advocate for the things that I love vigorously. And I think I'm growing in that every day. But yeah, I've definitely had the experiences of Lucy and Aisha being the new kid in school. And like, I went to a couple schools growing up and I was homeschooled for a minute. So I can definitely relate.
It's funny that you say that about being not as outspoken growing up, because that is something that sort of struck me about this film, is that it's hopefully going to help younger women know that like it's okay to be super angry. You're not alone. Like,
yeah,
you can use your voice, like all of that stuff. And I guess the earlier we teach people, and especially young women, that the better.
Absolutely.
Nico, Seth is like 1,000% down with the feminist movement. Which basically makes him like the future crush of like every teenage girl that's going to watch this movie. What is your sort of relationship to the feminist movement, and like how have you been aware of it?
Well, first off, my mom is my hero, as well as 8 other older female cousins who I all consider like my older sisters. So I was taught a lot of pointers growing up for sure, about what's right and what's wrong. But I'm right there with them. I mean, there's not a whole lot of differences between me and Seth. I wasn't called a shrimp growing up. I was called small. But that's about the only difference.
I did read in the press notes that Amy had to tell you to skateboard less well. So you're a better skateboarder, I guess, than Seth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it was up to me, I would have been trying to do like my most crazy stuff on camera, But she had me doing kind of mellow, flat ground tricks, just say action, just have me just fool around, which was definitely a better call on her part. Definitely her mama instincts came out, no doubt.
Alycia, I read also in the press notes that because this was pre-COVID, you guys had like some cool organizers come in and like tell you about their organizations and stuff like that. I'm kind of wondering, like, what's your cause? Like, if you're having a birthday party and you're like, hey, I don't want presents, everyone donated this. Like, what are you picking?
That's really hard because I think my heart's in a lot of different movements and causes. But if I could just pick one, I would say let's all make kits and give to unhoused individuals throughout LA. That would maybe be like my first go-to. It's been something that I've done throughout the pandemic. Maybe that, or give to an organization led by Black trans women. Maybe those are 2 causes that I would do for my birthday. My birthday's coming up next month, so maybe I'll do that. Thanks for the idea.
It says to draw hearts and stars on your hands to show support. That's hot.